And g'day guys and welcome. My name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Curse of the Crimson Throne. Joining me today are these wonderful and amazing Patreons who support my channel and help me keep the lights on here. Guys, say hello to the folks in chat.
Hello, folks in chat.
Hello.
And thank you to our raiders from Tavern of Worlds. Thank you for bringing your community here and hanging out with us. How was your stream? I hope it was well. Playing some Dungeons and Dragons. We welcome all kinds here on the Dead Aussie Gamer channel. We do Pathfinder mostly, but we welcome all of our friends from across the TTRPG scene, regardless of whether you call your home in the lands of Cthulhu, or in the free lands of the forbidden nature that Free League has. We welcome you here because you're awesome. You guys are amazing. The session was good. One of the players' horns nearly started a forest fire. Forest fires. When will people learn?
No, we don't have the bear.
Yeah, as you can tell from the name, I'm in Australia. We don't fuck around with forest fires. No, we do not, sir. No, we do not. Oh, dang, I forgot to do the thing. That's okay, I'll do it later. We have a new stretch goal, which I will put to during the introductions. But, guys, in case you don't know what we're doing here, let me tell you what we're all about. We are playing a tabletop role-playing game named Pathfinder, in which a group of heroes taking on the roles of the protagonists of our adventure. They play in a world of fiction and fantasy that is narrated by myself, the game master, as I unfold the story, deal out the consequences, and play out the roles of both the enemies and allies to the intrepid adventurers. Before we kick off, let's take a moment to quickly thank our sponsors for the show. We have a number of individuals who we'd like to thank that help support the channel and who have supported the channel in so many very, very strong and powerful ways. First of all, Fantasy Grounds for the VTT of choice that you can see behind me allows me to do what I do best and narrate and have a good story, while at the same time carries a lot of the heavy lifting of my adventure and all of the nitty-gritty rules. I also would like to take a moment to thank Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects that you'll hear over the course of today's session, including, of course, sound effects such as... Ooh, what's this one? This one's a cool one. Crossroad music. What does that sound like? And let's share that with my players so they can hear all of this too. Ooh. This is perfect music for today. I love it. Boom. So yeah, if you really want to elevate your next TTRPG adventure, consider getting Sirenscape and accessing the soundboard filled with not only amazing music for ambient sounds, but also soundboarding, where you've got just a ton of stuff that you
That's
can,
a little loud, Dad.
Is it a little loud? I can turn it down. Is that better?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
And also, you've got like a ton of like sound effects and things like that that you can use, such as, what does it sound like when someone casts the polymorph spell? Sounds like this. Oh, I think I dropped out of the call. Hold on.
It's actually not too bad.
No, come back here, you. Yeah, it was really good. There you go. Sorry. Okay. I broke my layout. I'll fix it in a little bit. All right. So yes, Sirenscape, absolutely wonderful. And lastly, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks you can see on stream here. Hero Forge is an amazing 3D model making program that allows you to create not only these great heroic things that you can see on screen here, but also you can get your models 3D printed for your at-home games, which is freaking amazing. There we go, and there we go. No. Yeah. Done. Yeah, so freaking amazing 3D printed models that you can have for your games. All right. Guys, tell the folks at home who you are while I make some quick adjustments, starting with none other than our dear, dear friend, Twiff, who plays the role of Patrick.
Oh, I am playing the role of Patrick. He is a spell shot gunslinger. Patrick originally came from a minorish noble house, was going to go to school as a wizard, got framed for murder, got kicked out of school, got kicked out of his family, wound up on the streets, changed his name, changed his lifestyle, went from magic to bullets that use magic. Hunted down Gadron Lamb and met these fine fellows in doing so, killed him, and decided, hey, let's get the rest of the bad guys. And since then, we've been traveling together, trying to do good in Korvosa, and are currently trying to find a way to kill the queen who's been possessed by some evil dragon spirit and seems kind of immortal right now.
Hi,
Brilliant.
my name is Air. Oops,
Wait,
sorry.
No, you go. I'll shut up. Yeah, carry on.
I thought you were doing something. Hi, I'm Air Genasi. I play the character of Quinn. She is an investigator by class and by trade, a native to the city of Korvosa. She's deeply invested in the welfare of the city and its people. She encountered this party of folks, fine folks, on the trail of Gadron Lamb and has since been sucked into the mystery involving the evil queen and her alliance, allegiance, pact. I don't know. Something's going on with the queen and dragon power. We got to figure it out. But in that, we went to the desert to seek the help of the Shoanti tribesmen, and that is where we are now. On to Dante.
Hi, I'm Dante. Yeah, excuse me. Hi, I'm Raikon. I play Dante, a Kitsune druid from the wilds of Korvosa. Met with these fine folk, one of which are questionable and fine, just because of their actions. In the pursuit of Gage on land, we've gone through a riot, a plague, and now we're having to go to the Cinderlands to talk to to go through these trials, and currently having to fight a big lion who may or may not eat us all.
Hello, I'm Laura Bones, and I play Agnes, who is originally of Varisian, settled down in Korvosa to raise her daughter. Things went to absolute poop in a handbasket in her city, and she decided to do something about it, for the safety of her daughter. And now we're out here in the Cinderlands. And now it just got personal.
All right, wonderful. Sorry, I'm just still trying to fix some stuff, but I fixed some stuff at least. All right, so before we kick off, guys, there's something we got to tell you guys. First of all, we have one last person to thank before we jump into today's game, and that is, of course, our incredible and amazing audience. Thank you guys so much for being here and being a part of the stream and part of the show. We appreciate having you guys here, and as such, we invite you guys to come behind the GM screen and help us in the adventures that we play. Now, just by watching the show, you earn channel points. These channel points can be used to create a bunch of advantages for my players as the game ensues. Starting, of course, with points that can be used for things like inspiration. They can be used to give insight bonuses to my players who may have no clue what to do about the current situation that they happen to be in. Tarot readings that'll generate random encounters. This and many, many more are just there, and you earn these channel points just from watching the show. Secondly, for those of you who are most generous and able to help us with our donation rewards, there is a number of reward effects that'll happen as you play. Firstly, just by for the $5 reward, you can give a red marker to one of my players or a purple marker to me. These are hero points and jinx points. Hero points can be used to... Oh, okay, that's why, because I locked the meeting and it kicked me out. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I'm just trying to fix some
I mean, that
stuff.
makes sense.
Yeah, I know, it makes sense. There we go. Boom, there it is. Okay, good. Stay. Okay, so as I was saying, so hero points and jinx points. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make the monsters roll with advantage, or complicate an issue that is currently happening already. For $10, I will draw from one of 2 decks of cards that I have laid out in front of me. The first deck is a deck of heroic actions. If you choose this, you pick a player of your choice, and they gain a special one-use free action item, that can be used in the heat of battle. The second is a plot twist, in which I will draw from this random deck of plot twists and will implement said plot twist in today's session. These ones are challenging for me as a GM, but I love doing them. For $20, you can give someone the coveted golden natural 20. However, everyone except for our darling Quinn has already received a natural 20 in preparation for our current encounter, which, by the way, is a doozy, because for the $50, we have our boss buff, or magic item. The magic item provides a magic item to a player of your choice. This can be a custom homebrew item that you create, a item that I create that might be part of a set that will belong to that player, or you can give it to the player to allow them to choose an item if they have something that they have set their heart on. Now, the other use of a $50 donation is for a boss buff. Now, our group is currently dealing with a monster that has not 1, not 2, but 3 boss buffs applied to it. So the first boss buff has turned what is a fire pelt cougar, a small, well, I say a big cat encounter, think like a mountain lion. From the mountain cat encounter to a bigger lion, a bigger freaking cat. This is, of course, like our massive kind of like lion thing. To our third upgrade, which has now created a unique named monster who has ties to one of our PCs, and is actually the lion that ate and killed Agnes's husband.
And I would just like to thank you all, you magnificent bastards.
Yeah.
Quick reminder, there is the Lucky Clover and the secret menu that was from last week.
Yes, thank you. The secret menu item from last week was the faction, I believe. Yes. The other group of people. I think that was Schooly Eyes one. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, we got the faction back when we were in the city.
Right. What was the one from last week? Last week's secret menu item was.
I didn't put down what it was because I didn't hear what it was.
I
just know it was a secret menu item.
I'll have to go back over my notes. Because I thought I already did it, but maybe I didn't. I will find out. But nonetheless, which brings us to our secret menu item. Now, honestly, I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. I don't know how to make this thing worse than it already is. But last week was donated. There was a second one you made. Oh,
I
that's
also
right.
have highlighted. Oh, that's the McClover, though. Lucky Day card still.
Yes. So we do have Lucky Day, so that is still here. So we will keep Lucky Day as a card, and I will pull that out there. I need to go back and have a look. Clover for plot twist. Yep, there we go. Clover for plot twist. I have to go back and look at it. What was the menu item? Because I have, normally I have like a vague recollection, and usually a little prompt will like be like, "Oh yeah, that's right, I meant to do that." But I got nothing for this one. I'm definitely gonna go check it, but rest assured, it will happen nonetheless. Okay, here we go. The Lucky Day. There we go. Lucky Day is pulled out. It is now in effect. All right. Now, the secret menu item. Like I said, today I'm at a loss. Today there is no secret menu item. Mostly because I can't think of one. This is as dramatic and is going to be intense as this scene can possibly go with. I will set the secret menu item at one thing and one thing only, and that is if anyone donates for the secret menu item, everyone will get a full restore, as if you had fully healed and had a long rest. It is a divine healing for the entire group. That is what I will provide you guys for the secret menu item. Okay? And I know that's lazy, and I do apologize. I wish I had something more creative, but I just don't here. This is all my creativity in one encounter.
I mean, it's not a bad one.
Thank you. Now, here's another thing. We have a game going on this month. Look at that. You've noticed down the bottom there, we have Twitch Boss Monster. What is a Twitch Boss Monster, you say? Well, a Twitch Boss Monster is a boss monster that we are building up to, which is going to double in power and strength every session. So here's what happens. Once we hit that $100 donation, okay, we are going to give the streamers on the Patreons on that stream a choice to either drop the monster onto the next group of patrons or double it and allow another fundraiser to go through, or enhance it and let another fundraiser to go through. And we're going to keep this going until one of our Patreons drop it. So let me give you an example. At $100, I might put together a powerful zombie. And I will say, we have a powerful zombie. Would our group like to, for this particular one, drop this powerful zombie on our Wednesday table? Or would you like to make the zombie stronger and continue the fundraiser? Or would you like to make 2 powerful zombies and keep the fundraiser? That way, at that point, if you choose to keep it going, I will reset the bar and we move on and we continue. And we play this game of hot potato for this month is pretty much the goal for this. We're trying out a fun little thing.
I like that idea.
And we'll see how we go. So that's what we're doing. If you don't know what's happening, then I will figure out how to explain it better. But for now, yeah, that's basically it. At $100, we're going to be stopping whichever stream it is, and then going, hey, do you wanna do a thing? Or sort of thing or thing? And today's and this month, in honor of myself, the monster for the Twitch boss monster is undead. So it is an undead monster. There you go. All right. Cool. Well, I think that's everything. So, oh no, sorry, my apologies. We do have one thing. McClover has donated 2 hero points to Patrick and 1 hero point to Dante. Thank you so much, McClover, for your kind donation. All right. You guys are all locked and loaded. You ready for today?
Also, insight was dropped.
Oh yeah, insight will drop. I'll give the insight a little later.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, if everyone is ready. Now, our heroes find themselves traveling across the Cinderlands in search of answers to the origins and method of defeating the evil Crown of Fangs that has taken over the Queen of Korvosa and turned her into an evil tyrannus? No, tyrant. That's the right word. Now, the dragon Kazavron, whose fangs make up the crown that she now wears, was an ancient enemy of the Shoanti tribes, specifically the clan of the Axe. But the Shoanti are a mistrusting group, having been enslaved multiple times and had their lands invaded by the people of Korvosa. They are in no mood to help in any way, shape, or form. But if our heroes can prove themselves to be worthy of being acknowledged as members of the clan, then perhaps, just maybe, the shaman of the Axe clan will hear them out and share in their concern for the rise of Kazavron. 4 Shoanti tribesmen, which are over here, have been tasked with observing and watching the behavior of our heroes as they travel through their lands. These are members of the Skull Clan. And they're, what the shit are you both doing? Fucking calm down. Thank you.
I don't know, but we doubled.
Both Schooly Eye and McClover have unlocked the secret menu item. Is that okay? So, I mean, the secret menu item was a divine healing. So, have you just given 2 divine healings to our group? Is that what's happened? If you have, I will go with it. But let me know, you mad lads.
It's a little awkward to have it right now.
I mean, we may need them.
Right, hold on, wait. Let me just check the CR of this creature, because I might, not unbuff.
I was gonna say 2 full heals is a bit much, especially when Padre can get off them some of them juicy one shots. I don't know. Not that I'm fighting for not.
I mean, it depends on what it's resistant to.
That's true as well. Yeah.
No, that's okay. Give me half a second here.
Oh.
I'm just hoping it's not resistant to rocks.
Schooly Eye wants a coin flip for heads gear set, tails boss buff more.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Alright,
Here's the thing.
I'll
If we
let you
do
do
the
that.
boss, okay, we'll do the coin flip. I do have the boss buff. Minus the secret menu item. All right, McClover. Secret menu item it is. What did I do with my coin? Oh, there it is. It's back here. No, it's not. Where's my coin?
Marcus, your and my idea of funny are obviously very different.
Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I think I've
Yeah,
dropped.
won't rest until we're fighting a god.
I think I've dropped my coin somewhere. That's okay. I have plenty of other coins.
I was about to say you could do your do or die coin.
No, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh.
Yeah. It's here
Makes sense.
somewhere.
Greetings, by the way, Dork Tales.
Hey,
crew.
DuckTales, welcome in. I will greet you properly in just a moment, but welcome, folks. We are actually in a very dramatic game today, so you're in for a treat. We're about to explain what's going to be happening, so stick around. Okay, so first of all, okay, that is odds. What was odds for? So odds will go with die because it's low as well. So, all right. So what's the die? We're gonna make the thing bigger. Okay, we're gonna make the thing bigger. Okay, we'll make the thing bigger.
Oh no.
Okay, sorry. Bear with me.
And then
We just had a donation.
Scully, I also put in first plot twist and a heroic action apiece.
All right. First, okay, so here we go. So donation. So here we go. Boom. Away with words. I'm going to re-roll that one because you're not going to use that one today. Yeah. Okay. It's interesting. Erratic behavior is your plot twist.
Interesting.
And a heroic action for everyone. All right, you ready? Patrick. I'm going to speed run this because I want to greet our raiders.
3.
Patrick, here we go. What was that? 3?
3.
Boom. Spark of Courage. When you have the frightened condition, instead, you gain a +2 to your attack.
Cool.
All right, Quinn.
2.
Boom. Healing Prayer. Select yourself or an ally within reach. They heal 1d8 + 8. Sorry, 2d8 + 16 because of your current level. So you say a prayer to a god and you get healed. All right, Dante.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Make way. As you move, you have the ability to shove someone out of your way. It does not count towards your attack penalties when looking at your multi-attack ability. Agnes.
1.
All right. Hold the line. Until the start of your next turn, if an enemy would leave the space near you, they must make a fortitude DC. Sorry, an athletics or an acrobatics check against your fortitude DC. Otherwise, they are stopped in their tracks. All right. Here are our actions. This is what we've got. All right. The bus is buffed. You have a divine healing locked up and loaded. So,
Hey, can you pop up the map too?
yes. Yes, I can. But first, let me just set this up real quick. Now. Oh, no, that's not the right one. This is the one. Yes. Now, our heroes are currently facing down a terrifying creature, hunted by a beast known as Jasmagan, a spiritual entity, a lion, a creature who embodies the hunt. Now, this is not just any spiritual lion, but Agnes, from your past, it was this lion, this very beast, that broke apart your family, that took from you your beloved husband, and once again you are confronted by it. its telltale scar over one eye where your husband bashed its head with a rock, signifying that this is the same creature that you met long ago. With its vicious tongue, it licks the same side of its face as its eye wound. It recognizes you as well. We're going to roll into initiative. Good luck and Godspeed to all of my characters. Alright. We start with Dante, followed by the Lion, then Quinn. Mercutio is going to take the role of tank, trying to absorb as much as he can. Holly will take the role of healer. She will be basically staying back and healing as best she can as well. The Shoanti tribesmen are going to be, for the most part, out of this battle, as they are only tasked with observing what is going on, followed by Agnes and then Padraig. Alright. Dante, our Kitsune Druid, you are up first as the lion encroaches upon you.
What is its intent look? Like after killing the other things?
You recall having spoken to the cougars that were in the area, and they told you that they were providing sacrifice to something, some creature that they were far more afraid of than they were afraid of death. This is that creature, and it is just a bottomless pit of hunger, and you sense that from this thing. You are nothing more than food.
Got it. So talking to it is going to be definitely out of the question. So
You can talk to it. That is no doubt. But you kind of get this vibe from just looking at it. All right.
Well, we are going to, so that I can also move, attempt to use Tanglefoot on it. Alright. That is a success. And that lasts for a minute.
All right. You create and conjure a orb of this viscous, verdant goo, and you launch it at the creature. It webs its kind of legs and feet to the ground where it is. That is 2 actions that you've now spent. You have 1 remaining.
Yep. And that is me moving back to here.
All right.
Third action, run away!
Third action, you run away. All right. Next is Jasmagan.
What I plan to do, it requires 3 actions, and I'd rather have some wiggle room.
All right. Now with Tanglefoot, what is the check in order for me to break free?
Give me a moment. It is an escape DC.
What's the DC, is what I'm asking.
Give me a moment. I believe it's 27. Yeah, 27.
All right. Oh, a 26. The first action... Sorry?
And all he has is a -10 to his move speed.
Oh, yeah. You watch as he is going to move forward. And as he does, you actually notice that he is not putting much effort into breaking free of your Tanglefoot bag. As he is squishing on the ground, he moves over to Mercutio. And with a large rending claw, he swipes at your skeleton friend and hits with a 40. How does that not crit? What's your AC? 33? Oh, fair enough. Okay. The claw swipes Mercutio, dealing 31 points of damage. You may not, because you can, but it won't do anything, because your shield doesn't give you a plus, like, 7 bonus. And you can't play if you're not here, Marcus. All right.
Not to
Second
mention
attack.
he naturally probably would have done so.
That's true. All right, second attack. That is a second hit. As another claw bats him around. And that is all. As 2 hits slap the paladin. He is holding on as best he can. There is buckling from the metal and the steel of his armor, as each hit is almost like being hit by a vehicle. Quinn, you're up next.
I mean, have you looked at the thing? It is a vehicle.
It's true.
At least a VW Beetle. I would like to consume a moderate potion of retaliation.
All right. Reaching into your pouch, you pull up what looks to be this purple opalescent liquid. Popping the surface, you chug it back, and your body fills with magical alchemical energy.
And then I'm going to cock my head to the side as I study Jazzgamon.
Jazzgamon.
And devise a stratagem.
All right. Devising a stratagem. So, for the folks playing at home, what Quinn is an investigator. By studying her target and devising a stratagem, she rolls a d20 and can choose to use that instead of rolling on her next action. So, roll your d20 for me.
Hold on. Yeah, I roll my attack roll to see if it will land, is what I do.
Yeah.
So, just in the box, yes?
Yes.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Because you don't get to know the result, you get to know only the result of what you rolled.
My roll, yeah. So,
Not bad. That's a 12, above average.
all right. Which would give me a 32. I'm going to gamble on that and move forward with Stormblade and Strike.
All right.
Do I hit with a 32?
With a 32, as you draw your lightning-sheathed blade, it arcs downward, swinging towards the massive lion, and a 32 will hit.
Yes, please. Thank you. All right. Let me drop my damage on him. Hold on 1 second. Gotta scooch my windows around. All right.
All right. And 28 points of damage as lightning crashes into its body. The creature lets loose a pained howl. But that was a move, devise a stratagem, and an attack, which brings us to the end of your turn. Mercutio, realizing that he is maybe a little bit in the way, moves around to the side, raising his shield as his second action, and basically harrying the creature as best he can to try and keep its attention. I'm going to do an intimidate check just to see if he can keep its attention. That's a 29. The target number is 29. All right. Mercutio has drawn the attention of Jazzgamon. Holly is going to take a moment here to potentially heal Mercutio if I have the harm spell.
They should.
They do not. Not that I can see anyway.
Interesting. I think they had another way of healing him without the harm spell. It was like an AoE or some sort.
Oh, the channel energy. Yeah, channel energy it is. Let's see. This is the divine font. This is the focus spell. All right. Pardon me, I just have to go into her stuff. There it is. Yeah. Oh no, she can convert it. That's why. So, at your highest level cleric spell, prepare only harm. So, harm spell, which let's just add this to her thing so she can use this. Harm. Away.
Yeah, because they pretty much have a freebie spell whenever they will need it.
Alright, with the harm spell, using it as 2 actions. Is going to heal 67 hit points as a ranged attack, and will move into cover. All right, Agnes, you're up next.
Okay, so I think Agnes takes a moment to just, contemplate the fact that she's rounded the corner and this creature is once again here. I don't think she can quite believe it at first. I think she probably just stands there and kind of just like blinks in surprise a couple of times. And then obviously she sees Quinn standing right next to this creature as well, so she's just immediately terrified for the safety of Quinn, because this thing already killed her husband, and Quinn's kind of become her friend. So yeah, she's gonna run. Oh, hang on. There's no squares on this. How do I know how far I've gone?
You guess.
Hang on.
That is so helpful.
I'm going, how far? Oh my god. That's 25. So, yeah, so basically, I kind of want to run 25 diagonalish forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to cast. Question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
On my spell, I've got haste, and
Yep.
then it says heightened 7th. You could target up to 6 creatures. Is that 7th character level or 7th spell level?
Spell level, I believe.
Yeah, it
Oh,
would be
okay.
spell.
Okay. But anyway, she's going to throw out a hand towards Patrick and cast haste upon his personage.
Ooh, very nice.
I'll cover it over Patrick. Just drop it on him.
He can set up for an extra bullet.
Okay, cool. Did that work? Yay! For a minute. So
All right.
yes, Agnes, seeing this, rushes forward, and it, yeah, she knows that Padraig's one of the heavy hitters, and she's too far away from Quinn, so she throws out a hand and, shoot faster, Padraig! And sort of like just this little crackling sparks and all the static electricity sparkle around him.
Shoot her! All right. Padraig, this brings us to you.
Okay, so I have an extra action that I can use as my strike
Mm-hmm.
or to move.
Yep.
So that means that I can do something super fun. So let me take a look here. So usually I don't use this stuff because it takes an action to load it and an action to activate it. But since I've got the extra here, I am going to grab one of my moderate elemental lightning bullets. So I'll reach into my pocket and I'll pull out kind of a sparking little bullet.
Yep.
And as I load it, I'm going to press on the side to activate it. So that's 2. And on top of that, I'm still going to do a fulminating shot for lightning damage.
Nice.
So that's 3 actions, and then I'll take my 4th to shoot him. So this is going to add 2d4 persistent lightning damage plus 2 splash damage. Let me just double check and make sure that my notes on how that works are correct.
All right, give it a go. Well, you need to hit it first, so I mean.
Right. Oh, I'm going to use my nat 20 on this as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The first nat 20.
Yeah. Because I've got actually 2 of these things. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this does 2d4 persistent damage and 2 splash damage as I hit if I hit it. And I am hitting it with a nat 20, so I'll add those. Now, does that get doubled as well?
Yep, they do.
All right. So
And remember, we're doing vicious criticals. So you maximize the first round of all the damage, and then you roll a single lot.
Okay, how do I do that?
Well, just tell me what the static value is if you maximized all your dice.
Okay, so it's 2d12 piercing or bludgeoning
So
for my base damage.
So that's 24.
1d6 electricity from the fulminating shot.
So that's 6.
1d8 electricity from the conductive rune.
So that's 8.
1d6 force from the impactful rune.
Okay, that's a 6.
And then 2d4 persistent electric damage from the elemental ammo.
All right, so that's 8.
And
So-
then there's also +4 to my damage and then +2 splash damage.
It doesn't take splash damage because it's the target.
Okay, because it's the target, right.
So that
All right.
is 34, 40, 56 points of damage.
Okay,
All right.
and
Now,
then
in addition to that, you just roll your damage once as normal.
all right, so we'll just drop this on him.
Mm-hmm.
That is another 38 points of damage.
All right, done.
And then
What was the total on that?
The total was um 80, 96.
do I do a double for the elemental ammo 2d4 as well?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
I'll drop
no.
that
Sorry,
in.
no. You don't double anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
you
mean,
don't-
do I do another 2d4?
yes,
though?
you do another 2d4.
Okay. Drop that on him or just drop that in the chat.
Drop it on him. That's good.
Okay. All right. That didn't do anything. Let's try that again. That's not doing anything. I'll just roll that in the chat.
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay, so that's an
Nice.
additional
Oh,
lightning damage.
Very nice.
And then, because it's a crit, let me just double check on these things. So I've got the impactful rune, which
So that is
think there's something
112
on it.
damage.
That's astonishing.
So impactful. Let's see. On a critical hit, you can choose to force the target to succeed a DC 27 Fortitude save or be pushed 5 feet away from you. So he's got that, and then
He gets a 41.
okay. So I guess he's gonna save against the being stunned from my crit as well, because that's another DC 27 fort save or be stunned 1.
I don't think he can fail. He has a plus 25.
Yeah.
He fails on a nat 1.
I mean, you know, if he
All right,
I've got to do that.
Pick a
okay.
number between 1 to 5.
Let's go with 5. 5 sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, you can choose to deafen him. Or... Nope, that's it. You can deafen him. So he's deafened.
Okay.
Does he get a save?
That is...
No, he does get a save. Okay. He'll be fine. 33. Okay. That is everything.
That is
So
everything.
many fort saves in one turn.
All right. Very, very impressive. However, I am not going to sit there. I'm not going to take that lying down. So, I'm going to use a Jinx point. And I'm going to use Jasmagon's cat-like reflexes. Jasmagon uses his ability Dual Pounce and is going to leap over Quinn to hit Padrick. Now, Quinn, you don't have attacks of opportunity, do you?
I do not believe that I do, unfortunately.
All right.
Let me just...
Well, so much for Merc holding his attention.
Well, when you tend
You
to
gained
deal
his
when you tend to deal 112 damage, you know, generally speaking, you know, things pay attention a little bit more.
So
I'm
why
like,
would I
basically,
see-
it's one of the it's the kind of damage that you go, I hope you enjoyed that damage, because that's all you'll likely be doing in this boss fight.
Hey,
Because I'm
hey,
gonna.
from a glass cannon, I gotta shoot that cannon, right?
That's fair. That's fair. It was. By the
Shoot
way,
fast,
you know,
shoot hard.
full hats off. That was a very impressive load of damage. However, I am going to
I'm gonna
return.
die.
I'm going to return in kind that natural 20. As it will bite you. Oh, does it want to claw you? No, it'll claw you. It's gonna vicious rend you. I'm gonna try and end this somewhat. So, first attack, I'm gonna do as a attack, and then the second attack, I'm gonna use the nat 20. So,
Reminder, Patrick, you do have horror points that you can use for damage reduction.
That's very true.
I do.
All right. So the first claw
Yeah, you should have 2
Deals-
since no one's ever used any.
deals 24 points of damage.
I will use the hero point on the nat 20 since I know that that's coming.
All right. The nat 20 does 50 points of damage.
Yeah, I will use a hero point to reduce that damage.
All right. How much does it reduce it by?
You never gave
I
us
don't
what it
have
was.
any
Very
idea.
well.
By
Heck,
full,
all
of
we
course.
all we got for information was reroll con, damage reduction, or fast hit point recovery.
Reduces it by 95%. I have it in my notes.
By 75%, did you say?
I'm just totally making that up. I'm sorry. Don't even listen to me.
No,
I'm
no,
trying,
it's
I'm trying to
75%.
rely on my players keeping notes of the shit I do, Quinn.
I mean, you know, you're asking my wives.
All right.
I wasn't here at the time.
Alright, bear with me while I quickly look up the notes on that.
I also have a heroic action called Drain Power that I don't recall what that does either.
I can look that up as well. But for now, let me do my thing. Let me have a turn, for fuck's sake.
I mean, you have one big creature to
actually,
have to
I'd like to
with.
counter that with this thing, and then I'd also like to use this power. Can you look up what this rule is? Because this is my... I want to fucking claw you. That's it. That's all I wanted.
You just did!
Just claw.
Okay. Hold on, here we go.
Two
this
claws
is
even.
allowing-
74 points of damage to me.
Cutie.
Divine Interview Spares. Harrow points. There you go. History of Ashes. Okay. Was that? Oh, sorry, was that for a? I think that might have been a previous suit though, so it doesn't apply to this one. So the one you have for now is you can use it to gain +5 on your damage roll with melee or natural weapons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what your Harrow points do in this book. So there you go. Hey, welcome in, Everyday Adventurers.
All right. Well, I will just be bleeding then.
Yes, you will. Well, I'm not quite done yet. So.
Oh, I have 24 hit points left.
Oh, he's got more.
24.
Yeah.
So, if you take damage from 2 attacks, as a reaction, he can do a Vicious Rend, which is a basic reflex save, or it will destroy some stuff on you. That will fail.
Can I hero point that too?
I'm going to Jinx point it. So I am going to use your hero point.
Can
Thanks.
I hero point that?
Can you hero
I am
point it?
dead.
No. Well, you're unconscious. Calm down. Missed
Yeah.
120 fucking damage.
Hey, that would have killed me too.
It's true. But I'm gonna. Because this one doesn't do any extra damage. What this one will do is it will transfer the damage that it deals to you through and into your weapon as well.
Ooh.
Oh, goody. Sunder rules.
Oh no, that's not cool.
It is indeed. Which for it is gonna be... Didn't want to roll that. Let's try that again. Is 43 damage as it bites into the barrel of your gun. Now your gun's not already broken, is it?
My gun is not already broken. I clean and maintain my gun every morning.
Very well. In which case your gun now has the broken condition.
Okay.
All right. Should it take more, it will destroy your gun. Which, of course, in the grand scheme of our version of the game, won't matter until because you'll need to go and get a replacement. But it is what it is. All right, but that was a Jinx point reaction to your blast. Dante, we go to you.
Seeing that Patrick just got wailed on hard, he is going to 2-action heal at range.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that helped out a lot.
Nice. 46. That is 2 actions. You reach out and you
Thank
heal.
you.
Last action.
Hello, notification.
No, don't worry about it.
I did set up a thing for it, so we're just gonna ignore that. We are going to... Defending is an action, right?
If you have a shield, yes.
Okay, just if I have a shield. trying to figure out what I can do with my last action. You know what? Just because it would be funny, I am going to attempt to not trip them.
Very well.
Well, it probably won't work, but hey, it's something I can do with my last action.
That is a critical failure. You fall prone.
Is it really? Oh, it's because I am untrained. That's why.
Regret.
Yeah, definitely regret. Because even with a nat 20, I don't even think I would be not critically failing.
All right. It is then the lion's turn. Now, the lion still very unimpressed. Less impressed that you were healed. Can't really tell that you were healed, but you know. I'm just gonna say he's unimpressed.
He's still standing.
Is going to grab you with its jaw for its first action. Padraig?
Ow. Ow.
That is a critical hit. And that is the excess. Do you wish to use a hero point to stay up?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I do.
Very well. Hero point number 1. Now, keeping in mind, you can use these hero points instead of staying on 1 hit point to avoid death when you get to dying 4. Just as an FYI.
Yeah, I'll keep one around for that.
Sure, not a problem. All right. So you keep that. Give me a number between 1 to 5 as he bites down and grabs you in his jaws.
1.
A 1. All right. Let's see. It is going to destroy your armor.
First the
Well,
gun and now the armor.
shit.
All right. Your armor is broken and rendered useless as underneath its teeth it just buckles. Second action. All right, I need to give you this grab because that's got the escape DC. All right. It is going to claw you with its next attack. So it's sort of like, as it's got you in its teeth, it's placed you on the ground and is using its claw to try and rake up your body. Oops, sorry. Well, I mean, I'll re-roll that. It's fine. I forgot to do the second, the penalty.
Oh, okay.
All right, that is just a regular hit.
Well, great. You know.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be a lot of damage. Are you gonna use a hero point to stay up? Yay or nay?
No, I've only got 1 left.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. All right, so that puts you on dying 1, as
Sweet.
Padraig is unconscious
And being chewed.
and being chewed.
Help me.
And with his last action, he's kind of looking around and acknowledging what the hell's going on. He is going to turn his attention to... Dante.
Uh-oh.
And a claw will just bat at Dante. Sorry, ignore that one. It keeps undoing the thing I do. There we go. Much better. It still hit, but yes. As a claw strikes you on the ground for 33 damage.
If I wasn't prone, that would not have hit.
Well, you were. Alright. Okay, that was Jazmagan. Quinn, you're up next. Now, also, Patrick, real quick, just to remember that from last week, you still have a nat 20 in the bank. And Dante, you also have a second nat 20 in the bank. It is the only time that I am doing the nat 20s stacking like that. So just by the by for, everyone. Okay.
I will remember that should I survive.
Indeed. Quinn.
Well, since he's presented his cat butt to my face,
Cat butt. No, 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 cat butt.
I'm going to use Stormblade to check for his regularity. Oops. On him would be better. Hold on a second.
Lightning enema.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Do I need to put it on him?
Yeah, it needs to be on the token.
Let me try again then. Please let it be as good. Oh, even better.
Yeah, I'm gonna jinx point that.
Just roll another one.
Go on.
Oh, sure. Like I've got the like the digital dice love me so much that I'll just roll another. I'm gonna hero point that.
That was almost
very
close,
well.
actually.
There we go.
All right, that is a miss.
31 is a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Schnapps.
This is a 4 boss buffed boss battle. The only reason I smacked Patrick so hard is he has basically janked his gun to do so much damage
First attack
that-
without devise a stretch.
that
Sorry.
outside of like 400 hit points, he is not going to live a full fight with Patrick.
I mean, it didn't help Agnes buffed him as well.
True. All right, so Quinn,
Alright.
that was your first attack.
Yep, I'm gonna try again.
All right, let's do it.
Fuck me.
That is a
Excuse my
fumble,
language.
but however,
Yeah, it is.
However, it is your lucky day. As you take a swing, you feel a pull to your towards the lion. Just kind of out of anger and your protective nature against to help Patrick. So I'm gonna get you to roll this second attack again, but at your full base attack bonus.
Ah, thank you.
And thank you for that lucky strike. Although that will still miss. You can use a hero point if you want to, but that is up to you.
I do want to use a hero point.
Okay, let's see it.
Come on. Mother.
Still a miss. You watch as
Yeah,
his butt
alright.
does like the cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 3,
Yeah,
4.
and he's
cha-
got the like little sassy cat swishy tail thing going on in my face.
He does. Ah, it's just making you mad. You have a third action if you want to take it.
I'm gonna punch him in the asshole.
Sure, if you must.
Punch him?
I've never
What
killed
else
someone.
am
I was gonna say I've never killed someone with an asshole before, but we'll guess it. Remember, you do take a -10 on your third swing.
You have a high chance of getting a critical fail.
Yeah, no.
You might
you're
get your hand
probably
stuck.
Don't fist the lion.
right. Cooler heads have prevailed. And I agree I should not do. Excuse me while I compose myself. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. As much as I want to.
Does your stratagem have to work on that turn, or can it work on the next turn?
I could devise a stratagem right now for the next turn, yes.
That's a
Okay.
good
Which
call.
which is what I think I will do. So I laugh so hard I'm like crying over here. 1 second. I will devise a stratagem. And also, can you remind me? I know that last week we did something odd and you identified a weakness on one side.
The eye. So one of his sides is blinded. So where so pretty much in this area here is always under concealment from its vision.
Okay,
So
that's
its,
good to know.
So yeah,
that's its blind side.
Yeah, that's a very strong blind spot it has.
Okay. So I'm gonna step over here, although that'd be my third action.
It would be.
No, I'm gonna stay where I am and devise my stratagem. And that would be a mother.
This thing is a beast, and here's the thing: you haven't failed. You have successfully identified how fucked up this thing is.
All right, I'm gonna just hold. That's it. I've used all my actions.
Done.
And I'm impotent right now.
All right. Mercutio is gonna do the same thing that he did before: raise his shield and try to bang on his drums.
We need to move forward first.
34? No, he doesn't. Why?
Oh, never mind.
Unfortunately, that is not enough. Oh, wait, no, it is. Sorry, it's a will save. Never mind. 29 is what he needed. Yep. Easy done. So he has drawn the attention of the lion yet again. He is raising his shield and calling it a day. Alright, Holly. Holly is going to move and attempt to heal Padrig. So that's the Divine Font gone. Healing. Alright, she's got one of these. She doesn't have the ability to exclude, so she has to pick between Dante and Padrig, and is going to go for Padrig. Alright, that's 38 healing to Padrig. Alright.
Here, alive again.
I live.
Agnes, you're up.
Okay. So is Padrig still inside the cat's mouth, or has the cat dropped him?
Padrig is still very much inside the cat's mouth.
Well, I'll not do that then. I'll hit Padrig too. Okay, so Agnes is okay, so she's just gonna shout out, "You're not taking anyone else from me!" And she's going to okay, let's start with this first, see how this works. She's gonna, like, a large rock as usual will levitate. And she's going to hurl it at Catboy. Can I use, like, either a nat 20 or a hero point or something to attempt to target its other eye?
Yes. So basically the way it works is you will forego the vicious critical in order to try and hit the second eye. So if you do land a critical hit, instead of drawing a crit card and dealing with its effect or having the vicious critical, you will make it a cold shot and it will strike the eye for the desired effect.
Okay, so I just roll as normal or not, if I use the nat 20.
If you use the nat 20, it's a nat 20, so here's what it is. You can guarantee the cold shot, basically.
Yes, I would like to do that, please.
All right, describe the scene.
Yeah, so I think just kind of like scenes are still playing through her mind, probably, of the fight that was described last time, and yeah, just in her anger, she just, you know, there's kind of like is replaying it, as in just get the other eye kind of thing. and blind this creature. So she picks up the rock and, well, she doesn't. Her mind does, and throws it, aiming for the creature's other eye.
All right. As you do so, when you reach for the rock, you kind of feel a ghostly hand over your arm. It's almost as if it's guiding your strike as it flies to the air towards its eye. It lands a critical strike directly into the eye of the creature.
And she was like, "Last for my husband!"
All right. Let's see the damage.
I'm sorry, his eyeball has rock resistance, it seems.
It does. It actually does have rock resistance.
It blinked at just the right second.
All right. I'm going to say that it is not blind. However, everyone has concealment against it as you've kind of gashed above its eye. There is blood pouring over it, obscuring its vision. That seems to make sense. Happy with that?
Yes.
All right. I love it. I think we're in the second phase now.
Wait, second phase?
That's perfectly timed with the music. Wait, second phase? All right. You watch as the mane of the lion starts to dye with its own blood. As this happens, you watch as veins begin to appear.
And then third action, run away.
I'm in the middle of something. Second phase. That's how phases work. So yes, the mane itself goes from being a bright white to stained bright red. You watch as its eyes now fill with hatred as it is now raging. All right.
Dude, we got the barbarian lion.
You did, which also gives him temporary hit points. All right. And yep. All right, done and done. Not that it needed it. All right, cool. Cool. All right, that is Agnes, Padraig from the jaws of death.
Indeed. So, Padraig's primary weapon has been eaten. This thing wouldn't happen to be unholy or anything that would be.
Nope.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It is It is a rare, unique, huge primal beast.
Yep. So Padraig is going to summon a bullet, but not into his Giselle. He's going to leave his broken gun on the ground as he pulls his dueling pistol out of his pocket.
Yep.
Summons
Free action to draw.
Into that.
One action to draw.
Nope.
Oh, quick draw?
Quick
Yep.
draw.
Free action to quick draw?
Yep. So he pulls it out, summons a bullet, fulminating shot, and shoots it with his sidearm.
All right, make your attack.
All right.
All right, the gun fires into the air and
Wow,
misses.
that's terrible.
You do have a D20.
I do have a D20. So, you know what?
Or
I
you
hate
could
this
use
thing.
Hero Point.
No, I'm saving that for for staying alive after it mouths on me again. Fuck it. I'll use my D20 again.
All right, the D20.
So,
All right, a critical hit.
all right. So, let's see. How am I going to do this? I'm going to just adjust the damage on this for a second because it's got a fatal D10. So on a crit, instead of 2d6, it does 2d10.
All right, I think for this one you'll need to just roll the D10. We won't be able to do the vicious crit on that one.
Okay.
Because I just remembered because we've got the cards, we don't do vicious crits. It was the other,
Okay.
It was a different game that I was thinking of, but that's fine. I'm happy to give the fulminating vicious fucking 120 damage thing.
Okay. So if I hold right shift to do crit damage,
Left shift,
left shift. All right, it should,
and then give me a number between 1 to 5.
and, it should do this on its own, but let's see if it knows that this is a crit by holding left shift. Yep, it did it on its own. All right, here we go.
All right.
65 points of damage.
All right, which cuts through its barbarian temporary hit points, or a good chunk of it at least.
All right, and let's go with 2 for the crit card.
All right, 1, 2. So yeah, even though it says it dealt 0 damage, that's only because it's eating the temporary hit points.
Right.
All right.
Oh, also because this is a flaming rune on this, that on a crit does property runes. Don't use this gun very often, so I don't remember. But on a crit, it does 1d10 persistent fire damage.
It'll ignore it completely.
Okay.
Okay, so you can choose to either gain a +2 AC until the end of your next turn, or it is confused for 1 round.
Confused means what?
It rolls a percentage to see what it does in the round. It could potentially waste its action. It could potentially maul you.
I mean, you know, +2 AC is not going to stop it from mauling me, so I'm going to say.
Well,
get
what's your
confused
AC
for a
currently?
round. Less because my armor is gone.
Oh yeah,
That
true.
is true.
Yeah, true. It's not gonna make a difference. So confusion's probably the better option.
Yeah, so 25. So the +2 would just get me back to what if I had my armor. So yeah, confused it is.
All right, confusion.
Am I still hasted? Or did that go away because I got knocked unconscious?
No, your haste is still there because the caster is still casting it. All right.
Okay, so I will use my hasted action to roll away. Get that away
You are
from me.
grappled. You cannot roll away.
Oh, that's right. I'm still grappled. I forgot it's still in his mouth. So yeah, basically I just shot him in the stuck my hand down his throat and
That's
pulled the
true.
trigger.
That's true. I'm so conflicted because I know. All right, I'm hoping this is gonna go well for you. I am rooting for you.
I'm rooting for me too, Dad.
I more mean you have done the second in succession within 12 seconds, mass amount of damage. I don't see why it doesn't just maul you with all 3 attacks and just try to end your life.
because it's confused and it might just, you know,
I know.
spit me out.
The confusion's the only thing that's got it going for you at the moment.
I'm hoping he's gonna hawk me up like a loogie.
Okay.
Well, before it has a chance of doing so, Dante is going to 2-action heal you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Dante is on the
Appreciate
ground,
that.
however, just FYI.
Yep.
All right, 44 healing. Nice.
Now you're not as close to death's door. We're going to use lax action to stand up.
All right, done and done. All right, the lion. All right, we're gonna do it this way. Oop. Let's try again. There we go. 1 and 2. Patrick, you are the target here.
It is confused as well.
This is the confusion.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, it is enraged. And with its rage, it picked a random target. I said because Patrick's been a primary source, 1 and 2 was Patrick, 3 was Quinn, and 4 was Dante. Use your actions or attack. Yada yada. Target determined randomly. If there are no viable targets, they hit themselves. Flat-footed, and they don't treat anyone as allies. Cannot use delay. Cannot use ready. Yeah. So it is just lashing out. Now, you do have concealment. I'm going to apply that. Actually, no, because you're in its mouth.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's just give you concealment anyway. All right. It is going to start with... It is going to start with its jaws and just chomp on you. That is a successful critical hit.
Jesus.
That is 60 points of damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
Its second attack. Is another critical hit. All right, which is 53. Now, because you were wounded from before,
You could use. We
this is
could have you use the special divine.
well, keeping in mind that heals, that brings everyone up. So once it's used, it
Oh,
is used.
okay.
Okay, so here's the catch.
Well,
You
we
can't-
still have my healing prayer, so
yes, but here's the catch. There's still one last attack on the list here. And with wounded 1 and a critical hit, that brings you immediately to dying 3. Now, with its last action, I'm going to use the last of our plot twists, erratic behavior. And I'm going to roll again to determine the target. Knowing this, Patrick, you have 1 last hero point. You can use this to stay on 1 hit point, meaning no matter what he does, if he hits you, it'll bring you to wounded 2, dying 3. Or he can save it and have gone down, and when he hits you in the next thing, you'll just survive, you know. Both are good options, but it's up to you as to which one you want to use.
Silence wizard.
I was muted, yes. I think I'm gonna save it to survive.
All right. So, I'm going to roll randomly. This time, the erratic behavior, a 1 is going to be, it is going to just attack nothing. 2 is going to be attack Patrick. 3 is Quinn. 4 is Dante. All right. Quinn. It turns around, does not like the idea of the enema, and is going to use a claw for its third and final action on you. Alright, with a hit. For 29 damage.
all 5s.
All right. The creature is being spurred on. And Mercutio is all like, I just want to distract it.
Oh, it's gonna take, when it claws me, 2d4 lightning damage from my potion of retaliation.
Ooh, nice. Roll the damage.
What was that?
I hiccuped.
All right. Okay.
You hiccuped and the vampiric touched.
Oh wait, hold on. I have 3 there. I don't need 3. I just need 2. So he'll take 5 points for daring to claw me.
How dare. All right. Done and done.
And now it's my turn.
Yep.
If I try to move back, will he have an attack of opportunity?
You
Do
have
I
no idea.
know? All right. The first thing I'm going to do is... So we have my healing prayer and also a divine healing. Is that right?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
divine long rest, essentially.
Okay. So my healing prayer is the lesser of the two, and I will say, so if to any deity that can hear me, except for Asmodeus, if you've got a moment, we could really use some healing down here for the 2d8 plus 16.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d20 and see which god responds to you.
Sure.
That is an 8. So that is... Let's see. Deities.
I mean, if it helps, I am a worshiper of Brig. Not like super devout,
Gozray!
but kind of.
Worst possible roll I could have gotten, by the way, a 2 and a 1. So for a whopping 19 points of healing.
Hey, that gets me back up.
For everybody, though.
Which
Mhm.
one?
Everyone
19
heals
points.
19 hit points. And they are free actions, so it does not take you an action to do so.
Oh, that's lovely.
Uh,
Does it take me an action to pray?
No. I mean, if you want to just
Alright.
pray for survival, yeah, I mean, sure, you can just do that. But
Yeah.
yes, as you basically watch, the rain begins to fall like a summer shower over this area of the Blighted Lands, and those who are touched by the waters are healed for 19 hit points. The lion, however, is not, for obvious reasons.
Well, excellent. Because he shouldn't be. But he can perceive me, but his sight is impaired and I am obscured, yeah?
Yes. Which I should
Alright.
also apply to concealment from you. Which I should have done
Alright.
before, too, before I attacked you. Let me just very quickly roll that to see if he... Yeah, no, he absolutely hit you, so that's fine.
It's fine. I'm gonna take an action to move around here
Alright, very well.
because I already know from my devised stratagem before that an attempt to hit right now would be unsuccessful.
Yeah, but you could...
With
yeah.
the current situation, could that potentially change because of obscure?
What do you mean?
Or is that just something for us to be affected by?
That's something for you to be affected by. So basically, it'll...
Okay.
Anytime it makes an attack or tries to target you, it has to roll a d20 and get higher than a 5. If it gets higher than a 5, nothing happens. It attacks as normal.
Okay.
All right. So pray, move around. What are the other two actions you're doing? Sorry.
I was evaluating my options. I don't like any of them.
You can always devise a stratagem, go for a hit.
All right, I will do that.
Or if you've got a way
Devise
to...
a new stratagem.
Oh, sorry, Patrick, did you add 19 hit points to your character? Or do you want me to?
I did not, but I can do that.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yep. Just got a math.
All right, 36. I believe that will hit. So I raise Stormblade, going for the Tushy again.
All right, go for it. That will hit. Nice. You've cut through its the last of its temporary hit points.
Oh my goodness. I didn't even actually hurt it.
You did.
No,
See,
I'll
temporary hit points are still its hit points. You know what I mean? Like it's still
Yeah.
it still counts. It's still a big part of its total hit points. It just looks very demoralizing when it's like, you did 1 damage. It's like, no, you actually did do 21 damage, but, you know, it soaked a bunch. Alright.
Alright.
Mercutio kicks a rock and he's like, oh, gosh dang it. All I want to do is, you know, draw some aggro. Fucking calm down, Padraig.
Try to pss, 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 pss.
Yeah.
It never fails.
And I'm gonna ask you to add those 19 hit points because I can't seem to edit my hit points.
You need to edit your wounds.
Oh,
Reduce them by 1.
yeah, no, that's what I was trying to do, and it's not doing anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Yes, okay, so he has drawn its attention again, raising his shield. Padraig, your wounds, 19, so that is...
79 should be what they are
No?
instead of 98.
Oh, yeah, no, so yeah,
Right.
79, you're right. Yep, 79, boom. Done. Alright, and you are now wounded 2, meaning if you go down again, you're going to be on 3 dying and wounded 3.
Awesome. Looking
Alright.
forward to it.
Alright. Holly is gonna keep at it. Oh no, she can't. She doesn't have that anymore. She's only got her level 1 heal. Alright, well, she's gonna try it. Here you go, Padraig. She tells you this is the last. She's got a couple of these, but... Oh, and she can actually do a normal one.
The 2 action heal does more healing because it's for some odd reason.
Oh no, it is, but she can only cast it at level 1 at the moment. Because that's all she's got left.
Got it.
Yep. So, and then she's gonna use a 2 action heal, then a 1 action heal, and heal you twice. She's gonna hope that it works. Alright. What does this do now? Oh yeah, no, okay, fair. She could have done more healing if you were still unconscious when it gets to her turn. Okay. Agnes. Things are looking not too bad. This healing rain seems to have pulled you guys back up, but Padraig is definitely suffering the brunt of the blows here.
He's still in the thing's mouth.
Yeah.
I thought he got dropped. No?
Nope. Got no reason to. Literally, at each turn that he has had his turn, he has been awake and moving and wriggling in his mouth. So he's had no recourse to drop him and do other things.
And that shot him as well.
Yep. At this point, the creature is not going to be satisfied until Padraig has been brought to pieces. Also, hi, Fef.
I mean,
And
that's
Pfeffer says
fair.
that Quinn's background is amazing. right, Agnes, what are we doing?
Eternal arming that eternal debate of heal or harm, heal or harm, heal or harm.
Hit it in the eye again. It might help out.
No, we're gonna try to. Okay, so Agnes is gonna step out from behind a little rock, and okay, so she's just like rocks, Agnes. You didn't need to use rocks anymore. Your mind's more powerful now. And so she's going to reach out with her mental powers and attempt just the lower level phantasmal killer upon it.
Ooh, very nice. All right. You begin to conjure phantasms. It does save, however.
Okay, so it just takes a small amount. So it gets I suppose it'll get a brief flicker, but then it'll phase it off, but it still gets like half that.
Is that what happens with Phantasmal Killer? Because that looks like it did full damage.
You just do 4d6.
Instead of more?
On a success, the target takes 4d6 mental damage and is frightened 1.
Yep.
Failure, it takes 8d6 and is frightened 2. So I'll drop
very well, very well.
Can it take the frightened condition or not?
No, it can.
Okay, so I'll drop that on.
I'll apply that, but that's okay.
I've just done it, yeah.
Oh, you have? Okay, cool. Nice. All right. Done and done. Patrick. How you doing, buddy? Now, one thing I did decline to mention, of course, is because you've fallen unconscious before and you've fallen unconscious now, you have also dropped your weapon.
Of course I have.
Because that does make sense. Because you do normally drop
Yep.
your stuff when you fall unconscious.
Is he up in the air, or is he like being chewed on
Absolutely.
while
It
on
is
the
a
ground?
15-foot
Okay.
tall lion.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got one more gun.
And no more nat
Pulls
20s.
out-
And no more
Pulls
nat
out-
20s.
Pulls out a Derringer.
No, it's a pepper box.
Then I pulled out my gun.
All right. God damn. Hopefully this thing will drop me, but I don't have high hopes. But I don't think I'm not the strongest of fellas, so I don't really think I've got a good chance of wiggling out. And I'm hurting and I'm bleeding. And Padraig's just kind of in the mindset right now that this thing's gonna kill him, but he's gonna try and take it out with him.
Shoot in the gag reflex.
And yeah, shooting the whatever.
Uvula.
Uvula, that's how you say it. Uvula. All right, so I reach into my pocket again, and I will summon a spectral bullet into one of the 3 barrels. While I'm doing that, and I will, lightning really has been hurting this thing, but do I know with a recall knowledge as I'm loading it, whether this thing's like particularly vulnerable to anything or just...
Thus far, it has not been vulnerable to much, but it has been very resistant to fire.
Right, so I'm not going to go with fire. I am going to go with lightning. Lightning seems to have been hurting it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to stick this down his throat again. Let's see what we get.
That's a hit.
Oh, we at least got a hit. There's a regular hit. So the fatal die are not in play. But,
Agnes is freaking out over there.
so, hey, no, only 14 points of damage this time. He's not going to worry about that. And then can I have that strike count as my hasted strike and try and see if I can wiggle out
Sure.
with my last action? All right. And that would be, let's see.
One moment. I don't know why it hadn't applied it yet, but let me...
DC.
Yeah, there you go. The DC is set.
Yeah, 35, sure. And this is
An
what am I
athletics
doing?
check.
Just an athletics check.
Mhm.
Straight athletics check. All right.
Yeah. I mean, look, Christina, to be fair, Patrick has done almost 200 damage on his own.
The funnier part is with the escape, it does state on actions or activities, the escape is acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It is either or.
Okay. Can I? Well, if I had known that, I would have gone with acrobatics.
What would your acrobatics have been?
My acrobatics would have been 2 more, so it would have been a 31. So I still would not have
Yeah,
made it.
still wouldn't have gone through. That's okay. All right. That is Patrick. Back to the top of the round. And Dante, we go to you. You are no longer prone, so let's get rid of that.
I'm just gonna have to just do damage at this point. Going to use all 3 actions to cast Lightning Storm.
Very nice. All right. Lightning Storm.
Give me a moment to pop thing in the chat. That didn't work. How do I do it again? There we go. And it failed.
All right. That is 29 points of lightning-y damage. Wait, you attacked yourself with lightning?
Did I? I dropped it on the lion.
Yeah.
Oh no, friendly fire.
Oh no. You're right. No.
Yeah, no.
Ignore me. I'm reading the wrong bit. Because when it says versus Dante, I thought, it's like
Right.
it's against Dante. That's fine. All right, cool. Yep, that is lightning damage. The lion not happy at all. Which then brings us to said lion. It is no longer confused. All right. The moment of truth.
Hopefully, I mean, Dante just heard it more. Surely he wants to spit me out.
Oh no. You are a dead man.
You are a chew toy at this point in time. If you were lower, I could have done something.
All right. That's a natural one. But that is the
a natural one.
But that is the reason I hang on to that last jinx point.
Stinker.
All right, here we go. That is a critical hit that will go through.
By 1.
That's a lot of them have.
That is
Wow.
76 damage.
That's just amazing.
All right, you're wounded 3, dying 3. One more dying and you're gone. Now, I am not that kind of asshole that will just take that last hit. I feel like that is just one of those things. As a GM, if you bleed out, that is entirely on you.
Yep.
But I am going to use my 2 claws and my slash against Dante for that lightning attack. Dante. That is a potential and an actual critical hit being landed from the first claw. For 52 damage. And another strike. For 20 damage. You remain
I'm still
upwards.
up.
However,
I choose 3.
sorry?
I choose 3. He crit.
Oh yeah, and for Patrick too, I guess. But more importantly, he also rends.
Yeah, he hit twice.
He did indeed. And your armor is destroyed. All right. And you've chosen 3. 1, 2, 3. That is... Make one additional attack against a foe adjacent to the original.
No!
Or I can give you 1d6 bleed damage. Or you take the same amount of damage at the end of the next 2 turns. Ooh, let's do that one. Delayed wounds. Alright.
What?
So you're going to take damage for 2 rounds. And Patrick, give me a number between 1 to 5.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. So your crit was... deal damage to someone adjacent. I'll take that.
How?
Well, as it's biting, it has these razor-sharp fangs, and it's probably just gonna swing around and hit Quinn. There's like, oh, yeah. No, I'll hit Dante. Why not? Here you go, Dante.
Had to figure out how my stuff was setting up.
Alright. And Dante, you go down. You are now
Schnapps.
wounded 1, dying 1. And that is the lion's 3 turns. It is breathing heavily. As we then go to Quinn. 2 of your teammates are down. Yep, 2 of your teammates are down. What do you do? Oh, divine intervention. Divine
That's what I
intervention.
do.
Okay, fine. I will do the divine intervention. All
To the
right.
same deity that caused the rain, the healing rain.
Oh, that's still a hit. That's still a hit. All right. That was worth a shot. It was very close. It was a 2, but unfortunately, this creature is incredibly formidable.
Even on a
All right,
one.
did he
left.
drop Padraig at this point?
No, he is gonna shake Patrick until bits fall off him.
So he went after Dante with claws.
Yes.
Okay.
And one of the claws grazed against his stomach, which is why he's bleeding out for the next 2 turns.
Lovely. All right. Bother. I don't know what to do.
Although, keeping in mind, him being dying is actually probably for the best. As long as he can make his saving throw, instead of taking damage, he'll only heal. He'll only take literally like 1 dying rank, no matter how much damage he takes.
All right. I'm gonna devise a stratagem, please.
Very well. And as this happens, you pray to the god of rain, and Padraig, you are now on full health, thanks to divine healing. Because OG Lava Kitten apparently pun high,
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
but you've dropped your 3rd gun.
So
I swear, if you pull out
Good
like
job,
some
Lava Kitten.
bullshit fucking thing from your sock,
with
I'm
that 31, I think that's a hit. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the damage.
Actually, a 31 is not a hit.
Mother fudger.
Good job,
I'm gonna
Lava
ignore
Kitten.
my
You
damage.
brought him back for no weapons.
All right. Yes, unfortunately, a 31 is not a hit.
Okay. I'm gonna grab his tail.
Sure. Make an athletics check as you try to reach out and grab the lion by the tail.
And
Are you-
try to get on his back.
Oh, okay. So let's make an athletics check as you attempt to ride onto the lion.
All right.
I like this.
I was expecting cutting the tail off. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's true.
That would be lovely, but no. I want to pull his mouth open. Somebody's gonna have to grab the bottom though. Agnes! Hold on. Where's my skills? So athletics or acrobatics? Which did you say? I'm sorry. I
Athletics.
guess it doesn't matter. They're the same. All right, 31. Does that get me on his back?
31. What did you drop it on him? No.
Oh, on
Um,
him?
Yeah. So your target number is 35.
Bother. I'm gonna try again.
Very well.
That's it. Send me home.
All right. You grab
I'm
onto it,
cursed.
trying to jump up on it. Well, no, it's super tough. Like, yeah. All right. There we go. Taking notes. Which then goes from our lovely sword-wielding Quinn to Mercutio, who's like, fuck this! And he runs forward. Ah! And he's gonna swing his long sword. Take this, you feline fuckhead. Oh, I missed. Oh, I critically missed. No!
Can I make one of my hero points be for him to reroll
No.
since he's not here?
No. I'm gonna go with 3. He falls prone and is slowed for 1 round, meaning that is the end of his turn. Well, look, at least he's not here to have to deal with all that.
That is
Yeah.
2 people now.
He
that has
slipped on
fallen
my
prone.
blood.
He tried so hard. Oh, okay. Holly has 1 last healing spell. She's gonna use it on Dante. She's gonna use it as a 2-action heal. And Dante, you heal 46 hit points.
Ow.
All right. Holly is out of heals. Okay. And with her final action, she's gonna fly to safety of Agnes. Agnes, you're up.
The safety of Agnes. Oh dear.
That's how desperate things have gotten.
Oh, it says all enemies in the area specifically.
We can't see what you're reading, Laura.
Sorry, just a spell.
I know.
None of my focus cantrips, and I was just like, I'm thinking it's a 15-foot cone. I can't use it. Everybody's there. But I'll just pull it up to read it, and I'm like, oh, it specifically states enemies in the area. Okay.
I mean, if you got up right in front of him, you could. Actually, no, wait. Patrick's 15 feet in the air. You'd
Yes,
be
but
aiming at
anyway.
its feet.
I'm aiming at its mind, so technically I'm aiming at its head. But it's fine because it's enemies, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to step up to here. That's enough for a 15-foot cone, isn't it?
All right.
And
Now what are you doing?
Okay, amp it. And then I'm going to spend a focus point to amp it. So we're just going to use again, using the power of her mind rather than rocks. She's going to attempt to shatter mind. Telepathically seal the minds of your foes, blah blah blah. Increase your area of the spell every twice. And damage dice as well changes to D10s. Yeah, so I'm going to amp it up as well to increase the damage. So basically, she kind of just throws out. I think in this instance, because it's this creature, let's play it this way then. So you telepathically seal the minds of your foes and deal mental damage. So I think she's just gonna just all of her anger and hatred and all of the emotions and everything that she's been experiencing for this creature. She's just gonna kind of just hurl it out in a burst, and attempt to break this creature's mind if it fails its save.
All right. Roll its check. All right, it takes half damage. You might be able to do it.
Okay, now increasing it as well with an amp, so the damage changes to D10s. Oh, damn it.
This is not the music I was looking for.
Give us a sec.
It is this one.
Clear
Awkward.
dice and add in 3D10s. Into there. There we go. Right, okay. So yes. So yeah, she just hurls everything at this creature, saying now two of her friends, are both of them dead? Well, down, basically Dante and Patrick, aren't they?
No, they've been magically healed.
All right, okay. Well, still. So yeah, she's gonna hurl out this anger at the creature, and so it'll just take the half, won't it? Yes, it should do anyway.
All right,
Still?
very nice.
Oh no.
It's 8 points of damage. It is still up. All right. As its mind starts to reel back and forth, it looks at Agnes, and I'm going to go into my final phase.
Oh no, it's final form.
Of course.
You
Super
watch-
Saiyan.
You watch as the lion drops Padraig and leaps over to Agnes. As it does, it attempts to pick up Agnes with its jaws. Which it will do so. Agnes, you are grabbed. Nice. 69 damage.
Giggity.
Giggity.
Anyway.
It leaps up along the ridgeline, dragging Agnes along with it.
Let's hear Agnes.
And as it does so, it looks down at the crowd of individuals. At this point, it is a difficult choice. If this creature, from where it is killed, Agnes falls. And falls hard. But Padraig, our gunslinger, our sniper, you next to all three of your guns, have your choice. How do you wish to try and save Agnes?
Well, Padraig usually solves his problems with bullets. But I've got still the Peter Parker rope. Yes, the Peter Parkour rope, which, if I recall, sticks to things, right?
It does. It does. You fire a rope out of like a grappling hook type thing, and it will stick to a surface, adhering to it. Yes.
All right. Let's see. Can I use this to somehow help Agnes?
As a single rope, probably not. But you could ready an action
Yeah.
for that if she falls, you could fire it at her.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the physics of it.
All right, McClover gave an
because I'm-
inside bonus. If you'd like, I can give you a solution.
Okay.
There's a
'cause I was
nearby-
thinking I'm below her.
Yeah, there's a
right?
nearby
Yep.
rock formation. Make a athletics check to climb to the top of it, and you can then ready your action to fire it and reel it in at the same time as soon as Agnes is released from its mouth.
All right. I will do that then.
All right, very well. You will still need to make a ranged attack when that happens, but you are now poised and ready for it. All right.
Right. And ranged attack, I just do a basic thing, right?
Yes, but
think
that'll be
that's
when
somewhere.
if and when they're dropped. All right.
Yep.
Now, we're going to move into the top of the round. Dante, I need you to make me a perception check.
Oh, goody.
All right. With a 28, you notice something. Next to the large, gnarled tree, behind some rocks, hidden and obscured, is what looks to be a small alcove. A crack and fissure in the stone, wherein which you see several cats moving. Looks like they're hiding. But with the 28, you get to see a little further in. You notice 3 small, white-pelted lions. Probably barely through their first or second season.
You would do this.
Yep, I absolutely fucking would. You're the only
Let's
one who
see.
notices this.
Yes. And I'm trying to think of things.
I think I broke Dante.
No, I.
You did. You've given him a horrible moral dilemma. Do you share this information, Dante?
Or do you wear
Truthfully-
or do you take the burden on yourself?
Hmm. That. Hmm. I did a private roll. Well, we're going to move forward. 5, 10,
Mhm.
20, 25. How high is this cliff supposed to be?
60 foot up.
Oh, God.
Fucking Marcus.
I'm gonna have to go and attempt to hit the thing because they have a friend in their mouth and trying to get away.
All right. Well,
I'm going to cast lightning bolts for my 2 actions.
sweet. Nothing needs to be rolled here. The lightning bolt, once again, erupts from the sky, penetrating into the lion and electrocuting it. Its mouth opens. Patrick, I need you to make a ranged attack.
Okay, so I don't get to use like unarmed attack or simple weapons, just ranged,
Yes.
right? Okay. So that is just a +4. And I'm doing that on Agnes.
Yes, on Agnes.
All right. What the hell?
Oh, right, she has
Oh, you don't
concealment.
have concealment.
Yeah, you don't
but
have to
only
worry
from
about the
cat.
concealment. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, could you
I was
imagine?
like,
It
why
wasn't
did
18
they
though.
suddenly get a 1?
No! Yeah, no, I gave everyone concealment for the lion, but yeah. All right. The Peter Parkour rope fires and strikes center and magically attaches to Agnes and begins to reel in as she is falling down the 60-foot cliff. The lion slumps and passes away on the top of the cliff. With all having been saved and done, the battle is over. We're going to fast forward a little bit of time here. Holly
Can
is...
Agnes do a thing?
No, we
I
will.
want to do a thing with the corpse of the
I'm
tiger. Okay.
Yeah, I'm specifically setting it up for you to do a thing.
Okay.
So while everyone is dealing with stuff, first of all, everyone is gathered around to tend wounds. The other Shoanti barbarians, the one that have been traveling with you, they're actually using medicine to try and tend your wounds as you are there. Agnes, you are injured, but before they tend to your wounds, you make your way back up the cliff to where the lion is. The scene is yours.
Agnes, one hand, clutching her stomach for different reasons this time, mostly because there are giant tooth marks in it this time. As the blood trickles out, and she kind of just looks down at the creature, like standing there, like lying there, as it were, and she kind of just sinks down to her knees, and I think like tears, like she begins to just like cry, as if kind of a relief, I suppose, a little bit has been like lifted from her. And I think she'll probably murmur a quiet like prayer of thanks to Desna as well. For finally, I guess, letting her take this journey where she can bring this kind of thing to a conclusion. And then she's going to take a dagger from her belt and she's going to prise open the mouth of the tiger and she's going to cut out like its eye tooth, basically, as a kind of a trophy.
All right, Dante.
If I'm over there, Dante would at least help.
Yep, sure. I was gonna give you a moment to say something if you would like to.
Because he would understand the reasonings of like taking what was taken from her.
Yeah, so because her hand is like shaking a little bit because obviously she's emotional and everything like that. She'll look at you thankfully as you kind of like reach out a. Are you paw or hand?
They would be paws.
Okay, as soon as he reaches out a paw to like steady her hand kind of thing to help her. But she doesn't see anything. She's a bit too choked up still.
All right. Now, Dante, just to, sort of go over a couple things. Firstly, as you carve this out, this is actually not a ritual that you are too familiar with. Trophy hunting is not something that is done in the animal kingdom. People and creatures do not collect trophies of their kills. It's all survival. It's all for purpose. This creature, however, needed to be killed. You look at its body and you can see the years and years of scarification, being hunted and attacked. The sword wounds, the bullet wounds are far more older and way more spread out than the ones that were done in the battle today. This was a violent creature. It was a man-eater, one that hunted out of vengeance and anger. And what brought it low here today was not a desire for food or survival, but vengeance and anger. In whatever life it has in this next journey across the sky, you hope that the creature finds more peace than it did in this life. Dante, you as a druid may now wild shape into the beast known as a... sorry, it's got a cool name here. A Gristanian lion. Gristantian? Yes, a Gristantian lion. There, that's the name. That's how you spell it. Now, not
Cool.
only are these lions, but these lions are legendary creatures. Ones who are kind of like a... These creatures are kind of like infused with very celestial energy. Traditionally considered to be very good creatures and guardian spirits. But this one, of course, as I mentioned, quite angry and the like. Their biggest feature is the fact that, unlike most lions, they grow to about the size of elephants, much like this one did, have incredible longevity, and have a ferociousness unlike any other. If there was any other name to be given to these creatures, it would absolutely be the King of Beasts. All right. The Shoanti tribesmen speak to Patrick, Holly, Patrick, Holly, Mercutio, and Quinn. As they are tending your wounds, they say, "You fought with strength and honor. It is not many who can stand up against a spirit creature and walk away to tell the tale."
Thank you, I guess. I'm just just happy we're all still here.
Yeah. Patrick is just kind of wincing and got his rifle on his lap, pulled out his tools, and is fixing that.
Unfortunately, you will not be able to remove the broken condition with the supplies you have here. The broken condition I need to read up on a little bit more, so I just need to... So when I
Okay.
say not here, I mean I need to buy some time to read up on how stuff works.
Right.
Also,
Right.
because if I'm reading this correctly, your gun costs 1,000 gold over your entire estimated value of wealth at this current level. So I just need to go double check on all that.
No,
Yeah,
no, because
I'll send you the link. It's
okay.
here. Yeah, I'll send you the link. It's here. And I was just like, oh, yeah, that would very much explain a few things. So we'll have a chat about it, and we'll make some things.
Okay.
He does, however, provide you with a Shoanti tattoo that he has been he's allowed to give you. Patrick, you have been given the Shoanti tattoo of the hunt, a symbol that you have basically stood your ground against a great foe in the Cinderlands. Now everyone will get a similar tattoo because everyone contributed to the fight. But Patrick's one is like kind of the one that you would give to the Hunt Master, mostly because he was the one who did the majority of the damage. There are many other challenges. This does not
trying.
Huh?
Not without trying.
No, that's true. But yeah, but there's no great deal difference. The viewpoint is when people view these tattoos, they will kind of be like, "Oh, this is an exploit that you did, and it was applied by a Shoanti tribesman." So it more validates it. All right. As the sun sets and our heroes prepare for the evening, the temple to the old thrall keepers is not too far away now. And when we return next week, our heroes will embark on their first quest to try and earn favor with the Shoanti tribe. But for now, however, we bury the ghosts in the dark and bid farewell to our lovely players as we prepare to go and raid someone else for today's game. Let's see. Who are we going to go and raid? We shall go and raid some friends. Playing Overwatch, do some homebrew. Dead by Daylight. No one's doing the stuff that I like. All right, well, in which case, it's affirmation day. Let's do affirmations. So, what affirmation for today? Today, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. A good story is one that has multiple layers. Combats are very tricky, especially when we play tabletop role-playing games. But I find that when we throw ourselves into a situation where we can really and truly emote with the heroes, with the villains, with the plight that everyone is going with, those games are truly special. And I want to give a very special shout out to Laura for this encounter, because it is fun to dig deep into those moments and get to enjoy and seeing these bits of their story. You know, it's gonna be great to see like if that helps between Dante and Agnes, like, you know, bring them together a little bit over this. If Agnes is going to tell the story to the others as well on the journey to the Thrallkeeper temple. This and many more are stuff that I'm very much looking forward to, and I'm so grateful, truly grateful, to have such amazing players to share the table with over this stuff. Thank you to everyone, and of course a very special thank you to McClover for Black Clover Week, which was the inspiration for the Lion. Yeah, I can't wait to see you guys on well, so there's no Careful Cantrip game this week, but I will still see you for Reign of Winter on Wednesday night, which is still Black Clover because we missed out last week. So we're gonna do that. So yay! Now, lastly, yes, indeed, Schooly Eye. Our group gets to decide, as you have hit the first goal. You hit it twice, technically, and I didn't expect this, but I guess if you've hit it twice, it makes only fair sense that you get to decide 2 times. So the first choice, do you guys wish to double or enhance the encounter?
I am up for enhance.
Enhance? All right. So we are enhancing, unless there's any...
No, I'm fine with that.
All right. Enhance. Now, this is the important one. You have one of 3 choices. Enhance, double, or pass, or summon it, basically. So you can enhance...
And by summon, you mean
it'll affect
identifying the
The
game.
next party, the
Yeah,
next
the
next
game.
party.
So that means you will summon this on the Wednesday group. So right now
If
it's
we
only
do
got...
that, then the whole thing ends, and that's no fun.
It's true.
Exactly. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All right, do we want to double it or do we want to empower it?
I say double.
Sure, let's double it.
Double.
Double it. All right. So we have 2 creatures that have been enhanced. All right, I'm going to put this into the Discord. Pre-show donations. Actually, you know what? Let's add another chat here. Why not? I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do. Create text channel. There we go. We're going to call this double buff boss march. Done. Okay. Current boosts. We have boost +1, double encounter +1. All right. Now I'll add a bunch of stuff as well, which is the thing. Current target, Reign of Winter. Done. All right. So Reign of Winter, they need to get to the $100 mark in order to pass it. Now, if at any point in time they cannot pass it, or they cannot boost it or anything like that, it will summon on them anyway. So yeah, we'll have to see how we go. And it only triggers when we hit the $100 mark. So, you know, we'll see how we go. So yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. Stay wonderful. Be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye.